Feminine energy is a concept steeped in mystery, beauty, and versatility. With its roots in ancient spiritual traditions and philosophies, it has become a framework for understanding different approaches to life, relationships, and personal power. Central to this discussion are the dual aspects of feminine energy known as light and dark feminine energy. But what do these terms actually mean? And how do they manifest in your life? This message unpacks the essence of light and dark feminine energy, highlights their differences, and helps you explore which one you may naturally lead with. Spoiler alert, you're likely a mix of both. Okay, I want to start really basic here. What exactly is feminine energy? The first thing to know is that this isn't about gender. Feminine energy is like a universal archetype, representing qualities like intuition, empathy, creativity, and nurturing. And here's the cool part, it exists in everyone. Feminine energy is all about flow and connection, while its counterpart, masculine energy, is more structured and action-oriented. Together they create balance. But within feminine energy, we've got these two incredible sides, the light and the dark. Both are equally powerful, but they serve you in different ways. Think of them as tools in your toolkit. All right, let's start with light feminine energy. If you're someone who leads with this energy, you're probably the person in your friend group who offers a giant hug when someone's upset. You're warm, optimistic, and deeply empathetic. Qualities like compassion, kindness, and collaborative leadership are all hallmarks of light feminine energy. When I think about this, I always picture someone who makes others feel seen and safe. Here's an example. Imagine someone who's genuinely listening to you without interrupting, offering comfort with no strings attached. You leave that interaction feeling lighter, right? That is light feminine energy, and it is beautiful. But here's the thing. Sometimes being all light all the time isn't enough. That's where our next energy comes in. Okay, so what about dark feminine energy? Some people hear the word dark and instantly think it's negative, but that's not what I mean. Dark feminine energy is more about depth, power, transformation, and yes, even a little mystery. When you're channeling this energy, you're unapologetically confident. You know what you want, you're clear on your boundaries, and you have no issue prioritizing yourself. Here's a quick example. You know that friend who clearly says no when something doesn't align with their values? The one who doesn't shrink to make others comfortable? That bold, magnetic vibe is dark feminine energy in action. This energy is about reclaiming your power and accessing your deeper emotions. It's intense, raw, and fiercely authentic. Now, the million-dollar question. What's the difference between light and dark feminine energy? Light feminine energy is about giving. It's soft, collaborative, and uplifting. Think unconditional love or building communities. Dark feminine energy, on the other hand, is about receiving. It's bold, passionate, and fully focused on self-realization. This is the energy that protects your boundaries and empowers you to transform. The beauty is that neither is better than the other. They're designed to complement each other. It's all about knowing when to lean into each one. Okay, so how do you balance your light and dark energies? I've got a few tips that you can use starting today. First, cultivate self-awareness. Check in with yourself. Are you leading with light energy, constantly giving and nurturing, to the point where you're feeling drained? Or are you deep in your dark energy, setting boundaries but feeling a little disconnected? Second, lean into creativity. Both energies thrive on creative expression. Paint, dance, journal, do whatever makes you lose track of time. Third, practice setting boundaries. Dark energy shines here. Start saying yes to things that fill you up and no to things that don't align with your growth. These steps are simple, but they're so effective. Here's the truth. You're likely a mix of both energies, but there may be seasons where one takes center stage. Maybe during a tough period, your dark feminine energy helps you set boundaries and protect your peace. Or maybe in times of growth, your light energy pushes you to build connections and collaborate. Feminine energy in all its light and dark glory is a powerful force. When you learn to harness both sides, you unlock this incredible version of yourself that's authentic, confident, and unapologetically you. Until next time.